Hey, I'm Cody, and this is Rekt.
Hello and welcome to Rekt Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and co-host Crypto Chamber. Chamber, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Just chilling out here in southern Canada. Literally, I haven't left the house all day. It's fucking freezing outside, and may not come out until March.
Good for you.
See what happens.
What is the temperature there?
Fudge. I'm gonna do it in Celsius because I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. It's like, I think it was -10 today.
Holy
-8.
crap! Really?
God.
Yeah, it was cold.
Oh my god,
Good
that's
for
still
you.
pretty cold in Fahrenheit. So
That's
Yeah.
brutal.
I'm coming at you live from a place called Indiana, Pennsylvania today, and that is a real place.
I
believe it or
accused
not.
you of making up a city.
It is a real place, and I am here at a Hilton Garden Inn. So
Nothing but the best.
That's great.
that luxury 5-star, and we are here with a very special guest, Peter
yeah.
McCormick.
Hello. Oi. Please tune into my podcast, What Bitcoin Did. My accent's shit, man. It's so fucking bad.
All right, so how often do you get that? I mean, like, literally, you're always out at these meetups and conferences. I mean, how often do you
Dude,
get
at
it?
least like once or twice. It's bad. It's like, it's actually crazy. It's like, oh, hey, Peter. I'm like, no, like, it's cool to meet you though. Like, I'm
When was the
Cody.
first time?
I'm in Vegas.
Last year?
Yeah, World CryptoCon.
Yeah.
Dude, it was wild. So I had a lot of people calling me Peter and vice versa on that end. And then we ended up meeting up. We're like, holy shit. What?
Yeah, I just imagine like the real life Spider-Man gif.
Dude, it was that. Yeah, for sure. And it doesn't help that we like almost have the same style too. Like, it's not good.
Did you know Peter beforehand or anything?
Saw his podcast a few times and that was it, but never made like the correlation of like I look like this dude that has this podcast.
That's pretty funny. Chamber, you ever met a doppelganger of yourself?
I mean, just Ed Kemper, apparently.
Oh, that is fucked up.
No, I think I have a look that I see. I think with the new millennium man, keeps himself up a little bit more than decades past.
You got a real woolly willy going on.
Exactly, the bearded guy with glasses is a pretty common look in the market. So
It's a good look, man.
I blend in with a lot of people.
That's funny, dude.
I don't think I have many people that look like me.
I agree. I think you have a unique look.
Yeah,
In a very positive way.
It's really hard to be this ugly. Is really it, you know?
Man, ugly is in, man.
Ugly is in. I could just ask my wife.
Good for you.
Anyway, so we are here with Cody. Cody, how are you doing, brother?
Good. It's cold here. It's not -10, but it's like 30 something. And it was like 60 out the other day. So
Yeah, it was about 15 degrees out here in old Indiana, PA.
Jesus. Oh,
So
God,
I'm
dude.
freezing my butt off. I don't want to do anything. Chamber, I learned about you before the show that you go to hotels and turn the heat up to 76 degrees.
That is
I
correct.
think is just absolutely savage. Like that is
Yeah,
disgusting to me.
See, what I like to do is, I like to jack the heat up to about
Jack what?
75. Yeah, well, don't get me. Well, that's part A. First step, crank that heat up. Second
Cut a
step,
hole in the box.
yeah, exactly. Fuck the shit out of that box.
Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah, man.
But no, I like to strip down, get nice and toasty, and walk around the room like I own the place. You know
That's
what I mean?
good. Get your money's worth, man.
Absolutely.
Like you are the Hilton Garden.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Hilton Garden.
Mr. Hilton Garden. I love that.
By the way, -8 degrees Celsius is 17.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, so we're about the same.
Yeah, I figured
temperature
our weather was pretty close.
Yeah.
Southern Canada and northern New York is pretty similar.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, let's get this party started. Codey, we you're pretty popular and well known out in the crypto verse and on the Twitter sphere. But we ask all of our first time guests and I actually saw you tweet this the other day to your followers. How did you get into crypto and Bitcoin? Where did the passion start? How did that get to where you are today?
I had a few friends mining a while back that got me involved with it, but I became more serious about it in the last few years and kind of dove straight headfirst into that rabbit hole and wanted to learn all I could. So what year was this that you really dove in? I learned about it in 2014, 2015, and dove in the last few years, headfirst.
Yes. So. And then what were what was your background before then? Did you have any kind of financial, technical, anything like that? Or were you just a dude?
Mostly just a dude. I have a little tech background. I was in the service for a while. So I have an avionics and operations background. So.
So are you a veteran then?
Yeah.
Oh, happy Veterans Day.
Woo-hoo.
Belated. A tad belated, but
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
So we've heard many a story where people get into the space from a mining perspective, or people who they knew who mined and everything like that. How did you kind of get yourself into Codey is Fun, the content creator and serial tweeter?
Fuck, dude, I don't know. I had a separate account on Twitter for a while, and then it got doxxed. So I started using my public one, which I have all of my friends on from back home. And when I started tweeting a little while back, they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, just don't worry about it. Everything's fine. And that's when I just went public with it. And that was maybe a little bit over 2 years ago now.
Yeah. So what really enthralled you about Bitcoin, and crypto? What is it about, the space, the technology, anything like that? Because you're pretty passionate about it. If you go look at your tweets, it's buy Bitcoin and party is basically what.
Basically it, dude. I just think it's very interesting, especially from a digital rights perspective, to be able to get this payment, see that you received this payment, and on the other end, be able to confirm that. And that's really important, especially in today's world where if you're a contractor, you work with agencies, and they can delay payments for however long they want and take it to court and say, I paid this person, but they really didn't. With Bitcoin, it's flat in your face and it's right there, and no one can really lie about it. And not only that, you can be your own bank, which is super important. And the rabbit hole you could dive down to from there is the privacy perspective that you get with Bitcoin. So.
Interesting. Chamber, what's your most fascinating thing about Bitcoin?
I just like being, honestly, obviously, it's very cool. It's very hip. But I just like being in a emerging, area where, you get all sorts of different people coming in. You get to talk about your passions. But yeah, it's more the community for me than necessarily the technology. The technology is obviously great. It's, world changing, but
you just having a platform to spout your ego.
Anywhere that's going to, yeah, absolutely. If you're going to listen to my rants and raves, it is a place I want to be. I'll be a part of any Twitter community. So yeah, whoever's going to take me, I'll be a part of it.
Yeah,
what Twitter community do you think you'd maybe do better at?
I dabbled in Laker Twitter for a long time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm a huge Laker fan. So I did dabble in that for a little bit, but it is pretty saturated.
How did that go?
I didn't go full steam like I did with crypto. But the more it's whatever the flavor of the decade, I guess, is for me at the time. So I think Sasquatch crypto I would do well in, or Sasquatch Twitter. I think I would
you're
do
really
well
just
there.
trying to follow the trends here.
Yeah, so
I would have loved to see you on Beanie Baby Twitter.
Oh,
I was. I mean, it was a little
Hell
before
yeah.
my time.
Yeah, or like Cam Girl Twitter.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell
Exactly.
Yeah. We're really getting twisted.
Chamber would be a great e-boy.
Dude,
Is the e-boy part of the cam girl world?
I hope so. Good for them, man. Dude, if I was like super hot and ripped and like had like a okay package, dude, I'd be on there in a heartbeat, man. Hell yeah.
I'm
If
just looking
you
for
had
one
an
of those
okay
things.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not blessed. Like I'm just here. Like,
Yeah, I'm just a dude, man. That's it.
the dude, man.
Looking
I'm
for a
just
platform.
I'm just a dude trying to make his way to the e-boy world.
That's it, man. Fuck, man.
Laker
Maybe-
Chamber. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Well, you could see in like even in all my my Avies and stuff, I always pay tribute to the purple and gold. So you'll
You're like obsessed.
little subtle hints here and there.
I don't know what I don't even know what other alternate Twitter timeline I would be into. Maybe
I could see you in like, is there like karaoke Twitter?
Dude, there should be. There should be. We can start
there
that.
definitely should be. You
It'll
want to
just be
start
us
that,
three.
Cody?
Yeah, I'll be done. Totally.
Yeah.
What
I
about
think,
like
crypto
up and
karaoke could be a thing if we
What
just
about-
want to
yeah.
combine the spaces.
What about open mic comedian Twitter?
That's harder than it looks, really.
Yeah.
'cause-
That is.
Yeah, it is. I dabbled there.
Yeah. I think you would do. I think you would do well in most of the Twitter categories.
I think like CT falls under the open comedy like platform though.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Dude.
That's why you thrive,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
because Cody is fun and funny.
That's
Yeah.
right. I think we
it,
ran
man.
out of space on that one.
That's it. It's awesome that you can put educational info out there and then fucking throw a meme up there and everyone's like, I'm a fan of both of this. Like that's great, man.
I like learning things and laughing.
Yeah, like, that's great, dude. And I really dig in and throw up some crazy videos. People are about it. I'm like, fucking, that's awesome. That's sick. Like,
Hey, I mean, that's what we do here. We are just awesome and sick. I would
That's
say.
right.
Both of those things combined.
So Cody, we were talking before the show. We were trying to get you get some wreck stories out of you. You had mentioned that you didn't have much of any crypto wreck stories, but you had a pretty good real life wreck story. You mind sharing that with us?
oh yeah.
Get rigged.
So I was on a flight to Vegas, and I was sitting next to this guy, and he fucking
Is this the
coughed.
recent trip to Vegas?
No, this is last year, and he coughed, and he fucking, I guess he knew he shit his pants because he gave me a look, and he's like, oh man, I gotta go. And when he ran past me, it's a big dude, this is a really big dude, he had like beige pants on, dude, and you could just see the shit just like it wafted past my face, dude. It was like seeing like a Sasquatch run past your face.
Okay. What year was this flight to Vegas?
This was 2018.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
On your way to meet
Dude.
Peter McCormick.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I may have
So
been
it
on
was
that
a
flight.
sign.
May have been me
It
on
was
that flight,
you,
bud.
man.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was. I didn't think anybody would remember that one.
No, it's cool, man. You put it out in the open, people appreciate it.
His nickname in the papers was First Class Squatch.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You
like that one, Jim?
Yeah, man.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
That's-
Are you
it's pretty
a
good.
semi-professional comedian? That's pretty good.
Big pun guy.
Big
Not
pun.
to be confused
Huge
with
pun
Big
guy.
Pun.
Yeah.
Foreshadow.
Oh man! All right,
Yeah,
so
dad jokes are sick.
yeah, dude. Dad jokes and crypto go well. I think.
Oh,
Yeah. That could
Sir.
pump Bitcoin to 100K alone.
absolutely.
So, all right, what are the next kind of steps in your mind for taking crypto and mass adoption to the next level?
Fucking no products. You have a lot of really great products coming out that are focused on consumers. Like, I'm gonna shill Lolly because,
Yeah, we've had Lolly on.
dude, fuck, man. There's a social media guy who I got to meet and made a big stink out of it for like 3 months. It's just their whole team's cool, and they have the right flavor about them to actually make some really cool shit happen. So it helps being able to take that and just give sats back whenever you buy something and make it simple.
Well, they had a big announcement.
Stacking sats.
Yeah, no kidding. They had a big announcement yesterday. I think they were on Bunch. You remember what it was? They were on the top 10 list for up and coming startups, I want to say.
Oh, I'm not sure. I missed that, but I did see that
I'll pull it up right now. Hang on a sec.
That they partnered now with Alibaba as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really? I didn't hear that one.
Oh, that was like 2 days ago. So, they're just the 24-hour news cycle. They just keep crushing out news.
They are crushing it.
Yeah.
I have it here. 1 second. It is, CNBC named Lolly part of their 2019 list of 100 most promising startups to watch.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's a big, That's
shout out to our former sponsor, Lolly.
Yeah, absolutely. You can sponsor us again. It's fine.
Let's take some more sats. Absolutely.
We'll stack them.
That's cool. Hashtag not a sponsor currently. So.
Hashtag future sponsor.
Yeah. Cody, so you just went to World CryptoCon. Tell us about your experience. I've never been, and I keep wanting to go. I tried to get Chamber to go with me, but he's too big into Halloween, so he didn't want to miss it. But
I hear you. Halloween's my favorite holiday. But it was fun, man. You had a really good crew of people out there, and really made it worth going out. And you got to meet new people who entered the space recently who won tickets from Pomp. Like Ryan Berg. Or it wasn't Ryan, it was another dude. But he won tickets from Pomp and he was out there. And, that experience at World CryptoCon made him jump on the bandwagon like 1,000%. He's going to start hitting conferences like once a month. Or he's going to try to.
That's awesome. So how was the conference kind of set up and run?
It was great. They had 3 different rooms. You had a main hall, and then you had a separate one where all the booths were. And then you had a full mining room as well. So it was put on really well, and they had a really high talent people there, which made it worth going for sure.
Who did you meet from crypto Twitter in person that ended up being really dope?
Dude, Burb. I got to meet Crypto Burb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's funny as hell. That dude's a riot. So, who else?
Did you meet Jorg? He's very popular right now.
yeah.
York stock is blowing up.
Blowing the fuck up. I didn't
know
who that guy was.
Yeah, Chamber bought a bag of York when nobody was even talking about it.
Absolutely. I was on that York bandwagon.
Yeah, before it was cool. Yeah.
Hashtag York coin. Wow, that's hard to say. York coin.
Jeez. Oh my god. Yeah.
Ken Bozak, friend of the show, was dubbed literally in publications as a hero for that.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Dude's an animal, man.
That is the appropriate moniker for him.
Yeah,
he is an animal.
He just gives no fucks across the board.
I could never do what he does. That was something
ballsy, dude. Cause
I thought that guy was gonna get smoked in the face for sure.
Oh yeah.
But
sure.
no.
But I like York going with the real mature hat flip. I'll show you, you whippersnapper.
The old whippersnapper. Yeah, man.
Oh,
people
goodness.
are wild, man. But the community is cool. We got some bad eggs, but for the most part, it's good.
Did they have a Halloween party?
Dude, yeah. It was at the club with Cardi B.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that's a big deal. Or as Arthur Hayes calls it, the club.
The club. I'm going to take all my beaches. We going to the club. We going to party. Oh, maybe just some them bitcoins. We going out to the beaches.
Dude, he can own all the clubs he wants.
Dude,
but
that dude knows how to party for sure.
What'd you go as to the Halloween party?
I don't fucking know. Myself, I'm a meme dude. Fuck.
I think I would go as Chamber.
Yeah, that's obviously the go-to costume of the year.
Yeah.
Just some sort of half man, half Sasquatch hybrid walking around Las Vegas. I could see that for sure.
With a LeBron jersey.
LeBron James. I'm actually claiming him as a Laker now. Last year was not an official Laker. This year is.
LeBron. This year he is. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let us get into some crypto news. So, Chamber, you got a news story for us?
I do have a news story for us. This is from the Block Crypto, my favorite source for all things crypto. Binance and HTC to launch crypto smartphones that support Binance Chain. So Binance and Taiwanese electronics giant HTC announced on Tuesday a crypto smartphone that is, quote, optimized for operating with Binance, according to HTC Decentralized Chief Officer Phil Chen. The partnership between HTC and the cryptocurrency exchange signals Binance's entrance into the crypto smartphone race, as Binance sees them as playing a key role in the crypto industry, said Binance CEO CZ. Yeah, I think this is going to be obviously bigger in the next bull run. You started to see some smartphones supporting, blockchain or like hot wallets or. I don't know if there was any cold wallet smartphones. I don't know if you can actually do that or not. I'm not a scientist.
What about like lukewarm wallet?
Yeah, like a Luke wallet.
You just gotta dip it in water.
Yeah, like lukewarm wallet.
But yeah, we started seeing them pop up towards the end of the last bull run. But unfortunately, I think they all started a little too late. So I think this type of stuff, when the market is not where it used to be, is probably ideal. So they can fix the bugs, get everything working properly, and really crescendo. Kind of in conjunction. Word. I know, big time, right? In conjunction with the next bull run, hopefully. So, what are your guys' thoughts on this?
Cody, did you see any of these type of devices or phones at the conference? Were people there with this type of stuff?
No, I didn't see any of that. But,
interesting. What are your thoughts on these crypto smartphones?
I mean, I think they're super interesting, and it's definitely heading in the right direction. Because if you can have a smartphone that does everything your smartphone does now, but can properly navigate around the crypto space, I believe that's pretty important.
What are the risks here, Chamber? What do you think?
So many risks.
Jesus, yeah.
Obviously, SIM swaps, I have to imagine, are pretty high on the list. Just losing your phone, I think, in general.
I was going to say, when I drunk college girl drop and crack and lose my phone out there partying, I think that's a big risk.
I guess if you're storing your seed phrases in a safe spot, I think you could probably recover most of that stuff, because you'll probably hold that a little closer to you than I try to even backing up your phone. Like, how often do you guys back up your phone? I probably do it once every 3 months.
Yeah.
At best, if I'm being generous.
I probably do it way less than that.
Right, exactly, right? So, yeah. I mean, how much of a pain in the ass is it when you do lose your phone and the last maybe 6 months is not there? It's very upsetting. So I would imagine some people would keep their seed phrases a little closer to the vest. Do you guys I can only speak for myself. I have a ton of wallets and seed phrases. What do you guys, as far as security goes, are you handwriting these down? Are you putting them in in vaults at the bank, in vaults in your
Ironic,
home?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Are you writing them down in a notepad and gluing it to the bottom of your desk?
Evernote. Oh my God, dude. The ultimate meme machine. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I write mine down. Place it securely, have it safe.
Right? I think that's when I explain these types of things, these security measures to people that are not in crypto, they're like, they look at me like I'm insane.
Yeah, you're burying bars of gold in your backyard or something.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that even sounds probably more sane than what we're doing. Yeah. But the explanation is always, we're taking the money out of the bank, so some of the fees that you pay for with your bank account, they take care of some of those security issues. When you're your own bank, you have to be your own security service too. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky.
All right, here. So I got a new,
You got one?
Another news story here. Cody, are you much of a trader at all?
Not really, no. But
Have you
I follow
ever dabbled?
trading.
Like, did you dabble when you started? Or are you?
I do dabble, but I follow trading, separate trading algorithms and trading sites. So
Cool.
watch what professionals do and then go from there. But I'm not much of a trader.
Yeah, I'm not much of a trader either. But this story comes to us also from the Block Crypto. Backed, the wonderful world of Backed, now plans to offer cash-settled Bitcoin futures, looking to beat the rival CME Group. So Backed is a provider of physically settled Bitcoin futures contract, and they are now planning to offer cash-settled version of the product due to customer demand. So there's a quote here that says, "We have an intention of offering a cash-settled contract," says Chief Operating Officer Adam White, and Backed is a subsidiary of the International Exchange, parent company of the New York Stock Exchange. So we're talking institutional money.
2018 meme, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
And they're currently reportedly in discussion with the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the country's central bank and financial regulatory authority, to offer the planned product. Currently, CME Group is the only provider of cash-settled Bitcoin futures contract, and Backed is not only looking to beat them on the cash-settled product, but its Bitcoin options contract. And CME also, I think, is getting ready to launch an options product tied to its Bitcoin futures, coming as soon as January. But Backed says they're going first. They say they're going to launch their options contract on December 9th. Nice. So, Cody, what do you think of all these institutional platforms getting into the game?
Yeah, well, I'm out in New York, and I attend a lot of these events, and it's interesting the regulatory scrutiny that goes along with that. New York is such a pain in the ass. We have the BIT license out here, but
yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah, it's a nightmare for people to get things done.
BitTrek's been trying to come for my coins.
But Backed, it has great compliance that institutional investors would be comfortable with because it's at that level, and the analytics and surveillance for all crypto deposits and withdrawals will be pretty simple what they're putting together. So it makes sense, for institutions to be comfortable with that.
Are you of the thoughts that the institutions are coming, the institutions are here, or fuck the institution?
All fucking three of those things. Yeah, because, it's the Fidelity news came out that they've been involved for years, so it's like the institutions are already here. They know what's going on. And for you to say, oh, the institutional money's going to pump us to fucking 100K, it's just not really the case.
I don't know whose tweet it was, and I feel bad because I can't give credit, but I was scrolling through my timeline, and it said, unpopular opinion, Bitcoin will moon when the institutions leave. I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So sorry if whoever it is out there listens to the podcast. Shout out to you. I wish I remembered who it was. But
Great tweet, by the way.
yeah, great tweet. Well done. Chamber, one more?
Yeah, I have one last one here. Crypto research firm Masari, friend of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Friends of the show.
I know, we have so many friends of the show now.
God, we've made so many fucking friends.
They just fucking closed the $4 million funding round.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Absolutely.
Baby.
Cody knows the news before we even say the news.
Cody is news.
He is the news.
Yeah.
Okay, so as Cody mentioned, they have raised $4 million backed by Coinbase Ventures, Blockchain Capital, and Uncork Capital. Cryptocurrency research startup Masari announced today that it closed $4 million of a funding round led by Uncork, Blockchain Capital, Coin Fund, Danhua Capital? I don't know. There's some funny names coming up here. Fembushi Capital, Coinbase Ventures, and former Coinbase CTO Balaji Schnirvasan.
Oh,
Classic. That is very close to the pronunciation. So the firm founded a year ago. Balaji Schnirvasan. It's so close. I feel like I'm getting it. The firm founded a year ago raised $1 million in seed round in May 2018 from then Hua Capital, blockchain Capital, and others, with many returning for the latest round. So, according to the CEO of Masari, former CoinDesk managing director Ryan Selkis, more than 60 token projects and several, quote, the world's largest exchange funds and informative service providers are using Masari's data services. Selkis said that the new raised fund will be used to ramp up its data ingestion processes and expand its product offering. The firm also recently launched a market intelligence service to monitor cryptocurrency circulations, per company statement. Bunch fun fact: I messaged Masari today to update our logos and our description for our show. So they've been putting too much focus in on all these other things and really taken away from the main focus, which should be proper information for Rekt Podcast.
I didn't even know we were listed.
We were listed, and I had to message them directly and say, "Hey, get your act together, Masari. You're burying the lead. Bunchu and Chamber have new logos, and Rekt Podcast got a rebrand not that long ago. So update your shit."
I actually just searched us on Masari. I honestly did not know we were up there. I actually feel even more special now.
Look at that. We're real people in the real world of crypto.
Look at that. Cody, do you use Masari?
No, I don't, but I'm a fan of what they're doing.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I gotta be honest.
So they're New York guys, so I have to support them, obviously.
Yeah, and they're kind of the registry here and the information that they put out by, for every single coin that they can. They have they call it their disclosure registry, and it's basically a transparency kind of venture here. So like they have all these coins listed, and if you click on one, so I'll just click randomly here on like Lisk, okay, it tells me what it is, an overview, profile, news, exchanges, historical data, and then metrics. And then they actually have some of their own kind of proprietary metrics that they put out about each of these coins, which is pretty interesting too. So big shout to our friends Masari.
Did we have Ryan on the show?
No, we had
Who did
Zach.
we have? Oh, that's right. That's who we had. Zach.
I think we've messaged Ryan a bunch of times and we never got an answer.
He's a big deal. I mean, he's busy securing funds for his company. So
being like a human being and stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
That he shouldn't. That shouldn't take time to.
I mean, I think he's worried that he's going to get an earful from me for not updating the website.
Yeah. And they just appointed Jeff Clavier to their board of directors, and that dude's background is what he's been involved with is pretty incredible. I know he was with. I think he worked with BlackRock and Google and who else? I think he worked with Eventbrite as well.
Wow.
I mean, that dude's stacked. So their team is pretty serious.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Woo! Yeah.
That is going to do it for us for news. What do we got to get into now, Chamber? Are we going to go where I think we're going?
I think so. I think we should. What do you want to do?
I think it is. So, Cody, it is time to play Defend That Tweet.
The defense is not back, Mom.
Hey, just get our energy going at the defensive end. Keep playing defense.
So, this is a segment in which we dive into your Twitter and find some interesting tweets that you have authored, and then ask you just to kind of give us what you were thinking at the time, or describe, what you meant by that tweet, and defend your tweet.
Okay.
So I'm going to start here. This one is from 11/4, so we are talking November 4th, 2019 at 6:37 p.m. It got 6 retweets and 102 likes. Someone wanted to send me 0.1 BTC for foot pics once.
Fuck.
What's your wild crypto
I forgot
story?
I put that up. Dude, Dude, yeah, I used to post my feet just as like a joke, and like it really caught on. You know, I have a foot fan page. You know that?
You had a foot fan page?
Dude, on Twitter, I have a current one. Like a fucking current foot fan page.
What is the handle, please?
I think it's Codey's foot page.
Okay, I'm looking this
Yeah.
now, and I hope it takes me to the right
Dude.
page.
Dude.
I'm sorry. So they
Cody's
offered you
feet.
0.1 Bitcoin for foot pics?
Yeah, dude.
Did you take it?
No.
Why
Fuck
not?
it,
Come
weird.
on, grow
I
up.
don't
It's
know,
only your
man.
feet.
I know. It was.
They didn't
but
say
like
that,
they
you
wanted
know,
me to
rub jelly
do
on-
shit with my feet, dude.
Just like what though? Like propose. Give me a decent proposal. You know what I mean? Not
They
an
want me to
indecent
rub
proposal.
like fucking
Cody's-
oil and shit on my feet.
At Cody's feet. Cody's feet.
Dude, I told you.
Fanboy Fap Club.
It's crazy.
You know, you're slacking behind here. This says you haven't updated this since 6/20/19.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been
not
a-
since the sandals were out.
Yeah. So yeah, it was
So,
a rough summer, man.
I mean, really, what the real story is here? What's the price for foot pics?
Dude.
I responded immediately, and I snarkily said, "Sorry, I asked, dick."
Yo, I love that. I don't know, man. I don't think there's a price on it, man. That's not up my
Come
alley.
on,
Listen here,
I would
I'm-
send foot pics for 1 BTC.
I would send
Dude.
foot pics for 0.1 BTC, and I will rub oil on them. I'm putting
So
myself out
weird.
there.
Oh my god!
So weird.
My feet are nice; they're silky smooth. I take care of them. I go for pedicures.
That's the thing,
You
man.
go for
I got like
pedicures?
ugly
man.
feet.
Wow. I guess a Sasquatch needs to take care of his feet.
That's where the whole experience starts down at the feet.
I got some Lord Voldemort feet, man. Like it looks like I just crawled out of a cave. These things are hairy.
I'm looking at this foot pic right now, and
Yeah.
you've got a really uncanny ability to spread your toes.
Dude, it's incredible. I'm like a gymnast. It's like I've been training my whole life for my feet.
Yeah.
I can hang on stuff with my feet.
That's
I-
amazing.
It's like a
I am
pterodactyl.
aroused.
I am very aroused.
I might
It
pull
was-
that 0.1 Bitcoin.
It was
offer.
me that. It was actually me that offered you the 0.1 Bitcoin. if I'm being 100% honest.
Talk about
Throw
a
some baby
hard
oil on there.
wallet.
Oh my god. Nice.
All right, Chamber, you got one here?
I do have one.
Mother.
All
God
right.
damn it.
Cody.
Hey.
This is from the same day.
What a weird day.
I love this day. This is from the 4th. Not being sponsored or tied to any specific company gives me the power to do this. In full caps, eat my fucking ass by Bitcoin, you fucking plebes. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Defend that tweet.
That's literally it. Like, that was literally
You were demonstrating
Well,
your
something
freedom.
prompted you to kind of demonstrate your freedom. So, was there anything specific in mind that you were like, "Oh, fuck these sponsored haters" or sellouts or something? Like,
Oh, it's just fucking. I don't know what happened. Oh, someone reached out to me and wanted to sponsor me monthly, and I just sent them back a foot pic. Because, like, I don't. It's just not really what I do. It's not up my alley, you know. It's social media. Like, the fuck, you know. I don't know. I'm just here to kind of grow a community and post funny educational shit, you know.
and foot
So-
pics.
And
foot
sexy
pics.
ass foot pics.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it was in retaliation, I guess. It was like,
I'm definitely putting notifications on at Cody's feet.
thanks,
Yeah,
man.
me too.
Appreciate that. But yeah, it's like, who in their right mind would want to sponsor me? Like, I was like, holy cow, I say some really off the cuff stuff, and especially if I'm out, fuck, forget about it, dude. I wish I'd leave my phone at home. Like, so.
All right, I think, is this the last one we have, Chamber, or we got one more? I think this is the last one.
I think this is the last one.
What
Yeah.
do you got?
So this one became wildly popular. This is from October 10th, 2019 at 4:43 p.m. It had 428
Jesus.
retweets and 2,463 likes. And it simply says, "Stop having sex with people that don't believe in Bitcoin." Cody, take us through your thought process here. And were you surprised at the reaction that this tweet got?
Yeah. Totally, because there's a bunch of people out there that really believe in that, and they're going to be on the same boat as me, and they're never going to get laid, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you for believing in that. We can all hang out. We can all go out to dinner and just date each other, because it's a small pool. Like, I don't know.
I continuously look for the tweet that's going to give me 428 retweets and 2,500 likes. I've yet to find it.
I had that one that had about 100 retweets. And
yeah, you did.
It's not too far off from like the stuff that Codey does. So I think there's
I'm going to follow Codey a little closer.
There's a recipe here, because mine was just that like helicopter meme, and it just said, I just stopped down to say, buy Bitcoin, you bitch. And that's exactly what Codey says.
I'm gonna try something out here. I'm gonna counter tweet all of Cody's tweets going forward.
You really should. Just curse
Chamber,
more. And put stuff
here's
in
a
caps.
thought experiment right here. Tonight, after you get off the show, it's a foot pic, and then all it says is "buy Bitcoin, you bitch," and see what happens.
Yeah, dude, I'll support that message for sure.
And then Codey will retweet it, and we'll see how far it goes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's a deal.
I'm done. I'm in. I'm involved.
Yeah.
He's already taken off his sock off.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to counter strike over here.
So
I've been rubbing oils.
Oh yeah, I'm
tweet-
glistening.
This tweet went crazy. Like, and then didn't you wear it as a T-shirt?
Dude, yeah, I was like, dude, why did this tweet take off? I have to get a T-shirt. So I actually made a fucking T-shirt of it. It's just funny. It's just absolutely outrageous.
What was the reaction in person?
Dude, a lot. I got a couple really nasty looks, but like for the most part, people thought it was hysterical. And I thought it was funny too. You know?
It is hysterical.
Yeah. So I hope I see it on the runway somewhere someday.
Oh, definitely. It's from the Codey's Feet line, spring 2020.
Yeah, New York Fashion Week.
Yes,
for
exactly.
sure. Disgusting.
That is going to do it for Defend That Tweet. Chamber, we got one more segment here?
We do have one more segment, a fun one.
Yes.
Rekt. Rekt.
Yes.
We sourced a trivia category that Codey is.
So wait, explain this for people who may not have listened.
So I mean, I honestly, I feel like if you're not aware of what this new segment is, I'm a little upset because we've done this a couple of times now. But for any new listeners,
right? But we've kind of revamped it. Like we've always done something like this. But
so
we've now given
the last,
it to.
I feel like we've done this. This is gonna be maybe the third time now.
Third time, I would say. Yeah.
So yes, we've played different varying games in the past. Trivia games, this type of thing. And what we decided to do is to make the guest feel a little bit more comfortable is to request a category, a trivia category that they're the most confident in. And after much back and forth with Codey, we have settled on 2000s hip hop music. So this is
and I'm doing this.
And you, So I did the last.
I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All
right.
So I will be the host.
You'll be our MC.
I have found a quality trivia quiz, and we'll start with Codey. We're gonna do 10 questions. Codey, just so you're aware, we'll start with you. If you or Bunch miss out on a question, the other person has a chance to steal the point. So we're going to do 10 questions. The last time it came down to the wire between it was Not So Fast and myself.
Yeah, you guys played Canadian 80s music.
Right down to the last, right down to the wire.
That's awesome.
So, okay, Codey, starting with you.
Yes.
Okay. this I'll also give you multiple choice answers too, by the way, so you're not hung out to dry.
Thank goodness.
This rapper is known for pioneering the hip hop subgenre called, quote, trap music. I'm not familiar with this. He is also known as the Snowman. Recently, he came out with a new album called Pressure. It has 13 tracks on it, and it features popular rappers like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Your options are Ludacris, Kanye West, Jeezy, and T.I.
Whoa. I'll go with T.I.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Bunch, you have a chance to steal. The remaining answers are Ludacris, Kanye West, and Jeezy.
I was going to say T.I. also, so I'm glad that Cody got it wrong. I'm going to go with, only because I think this person recently put out an album, I'm going Kanye West.
You cracker ass people, both wrong. The answer is obviously Jeezy.
Obviously.
So I was gonna go with that. And then and then I was like, wait, Kanye just put out an album yesterday.
Did. Now that being said, I don't know the date of this quiz, so this could be 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's true. It was my bad to assume it was a recent.
Yeah,
quiz.
I don't know. Let's see what the date is on this thing. The date is December 17th. And it doesn't give me a year. So
2003.
Right, exactly. Okay. 0 points so far.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Bunch, this one's for you. This guy seems to be doing everything under the sun in recent years. He is not only a rapper or lyricist, he's an entrepreneur, and he has his own fashion line. Unfortunately, it seems he's only tried to become successful in the music industry to create a platform for himself, to voice his philosophy on life and his political ideations. Is this Eminem?
I'm going Kanye West.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yes.
No need. That is 100% Kanye West.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait till I answer Kanye West on the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Cody, this next one's for you. This rapper is not just a rapper. He's also a TV personality, songwriter, and a record label producer. In 2012, he changed his name and his religion to Rastafari due to his recent trip to Jamaica.
Same.
Is this T.I., Usher, Neo, or Snoop Dogg?
Fucking T.I.
That is incorrect. Bunch, you have a chance to steal.
What are my options?
Options are Usher, Neo, and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, man.
Do you want me to reread that portion again?
No, because I'm just going to guess that it must be Snoop Dogg.
That is correct.
Yes.
And any for gloating points, does anybody know what he changed his name to when he switched religions?
Snoop Lion?
That is correct. That is correct. Snoop
see?
Lion is the correct answer. All right. Guys, doing pretty awful so far, if I'm 100% honest.
Come on, wait a second. I've got 2 points out of 3 questions.
Bunchu, you're the one that's supposed to be awful, so no harm on you.
Yeah.
All right.
This is great.
All right. Bunch, this one's your question again, coming back at you. This rapper had many hit singles, such as Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check, Put Your Hands Where Your Eyes Could See, Dangerous,
Oh, I know this. I know it. I don't
Turn
even
It
need
Up
them.
and Turn It Up remix / Fire It Up.
I'm going with Busta Rhymes.
That is correct.
Kidding me? Dude.
I gave you Snoop Dogg on the last one. I thought that one was a song.
Dangerous, and Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See are classics.
Dude.
I like
Busta Rhymes is a legend.
I agree. And his head is the size of mine, so
I got 3 points. It's almost mathematically impossible for Cody to come back.
no, we're gonna. I feel a comeback coming for Cody.
Thanks, man.
Cody.
Appreciate that.
This rapper entered the rap scene as early as 9 years old. He joined a record label called Cash Money Records.
Oh, dude, it's Lil Wayne.
That is correct, Cody.
Yeah, get the
Cash
nice
Money
one.
Millionaires with
cash
Birdman.
money, get that money. I don't know what that was.
That was
but
Birdman.
yeah.
I'm the
Hell yeah.
Birdman, baby.
Yeah.
I fly in any weather.
Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
So that was okay. We're going Bunchu again. Bunch. This rapper is an entrepreneur and record producer. He has overseen the rise of many popular hip hop artists, such as Tupac, 50 Cent, and Kendrick Lamar. He's known as a perfectionist in the music industry, and he pushes artists to give their greatest performances. Is it Nelly, Common, Busta Rhymes, or Dr. Dre?
So before I heard this, I was going to just guess Dr. Dre, but now that he is there, I will go lock in Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre is correct.
Nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement.
Damn, girl.
All right, Cody.
Hello.
I got how many points is that for
You
me?
have 4.
Dude, crushing
yeah.
it. Crushing it.
Cody, this rapper had to go to jail twice,
Oh.
altogether serving 11 months. It was due to violating probation. Not that gangster, if I'm being 100% honest. He is best known for popularizing a subgenre called trap rap along with Gucci Mane and Jeezy. Your options are...
The aforementioned Jeezy.
The aforementioned Jeezy. Your options are Eminem, T.I., Nelly, and Kanye West.
Dude, T.I.?
That is correct.
Yes,
Finally,
dude, the third one.
That is correct.
Insane.
It is 4-2. Bunch, this one's for you.
Was this question number 8?
This is question number 8, correct. This rapper is a record producer and actor. He's been in a few movies such as Belly, Romeo Must Die, and Exit Wounds. He has had his own reality TV show, and he wrote his own memoir. Is it Andre 3000, DMX, Dr. Dre, or Usher?
Oh my gosh! Wait, can I get them again?
Yes, hang on one second. They are. Sorry, I lost my spot. They are Andre 3000,
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, DMX, and Usher.
Oh my god! Well, I don't think it can be Usher. I just used Dr. Dre, so I won't go there. I'm gonna holla at my dog, DMX.
That is correct.
That was pretty good.
That is correct. And for the record, if you have not seen the movie Belly, it is
Dude, legend.
sick movie.
Legend.
Sick movie.
Yeah.
I love Belly. I was a young lad at the time when that came out, and I was a big fan of it. So Bunch, that gives you 5.
That's a winner.
That's winner where I come from. But we're gonna give Cody
Thanks,
a
man.
couple of shots at redemption here.
All
right.
We'll go with this one.
Okay.
He is the first rapper to ever win the award for Best Original Song. He's sold 174 million albums around the world.
Wow.
He's made a cameo and appearances in a few different TV shows, like Entourage, and he had a movie based on the early days of his career called 8 Mile.
Oh, Eminem, dude. Come on.
Come on.
Arms are sweaty, feet sweat, arms.
Is it
arms are ready.
T.I.?
It's Eminem, man.
That is Eminem. Marshall Bartholomew Mathers.
His middle name's Bartholomew.
I don't know. I like making up people's middle
Oh,
names.
yeah. Like that's a nugget I didn't know.
It's so that does it. A little bit of redemption for Cody here at the end.
I still lost. That's
You
fine.
did lose.
Not my dignity, though. We're not there yet.
No,
Number
your feet are
2
still
on
intact.
the scoreboard. Number 1 in our hearts.
Thank you so much.
That's going to do it for us, Cody. So
Wow, man.
we give our guests a little time at the end to just tell people where they can find them, anything you're working on, where you know anything you're interested in that you want to let the people know about, and how to find you. So floor is yours.
I'm everywhere on Codey is Fun on Twitter and Instagram and other places. If you don't have a meetup in your hometown, a Bitcoin meetup, make one, because people will come out and they'll have a good time, and it's a great way to grow the Bitcoin community.
And party.
and party. Yeah, for sure.
And take sweet feet pics
Together as a community.
Yes. So that's it, folks. You can find him at Codey is Fun and at Cody's Feet.
Yeah. Crazy.
And
So
at
funny.
What Bitcoin Did.
Oh, damn it.
He's a triple threat, people.
Yeah,
He's a
triple threat, dude.
That's going to do it for us. Thank you so much, Cody. That was fun. It is
man.
confirmed. Cody
Sweet.
is fun.
Cody is in fact fun.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Until next time, don't get wrecked. And that is financial advice.